So we have our cutouts for our dream catcher. So I showed you guys um, the previous shots of me cutting out my butterfly images. So I did about, let me see, I think I did 3 in the white cardstock, and this is I think it's 110 gram cardstock, so it's pretty thick, but just still not thick enough like I wanted. So I did 3 in the white. I'm just gonna stack them up to make it thicker, and then I want to do the outside of it this pretty blue green color, and I'm going to glue them on like this, okay? And to adhere them together, I am going to be using some Mod Podge. I have Mod Podge in this container, and I have the spray acrylic Mod Podge as well. Okay, and I have my sponge brush. So we're going to stack these items together, and I am going to do the outside last. Let's put that to the side for now. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day to watch me create another great DIY. So this DIY is actually for a customer who wanted me to create a dream catcher. And I have never handmade a dream catcher before, so this will be my first time. And this is just an idea that is just, or design that is just off the top of my head. So, alright you guys, so we're going to get started. So the first thing we're going to do is take the Mod Podge, and we're going to just put it on here, all on here, so that we can stack it on with the other one. Just a little bit of glue. I'm not using a lot. I don't want it saturated. Just want it tacky. I'm going to take and try to line them up as best we can. And then we're going to stack the next one right on top of this. Okay. And so I'm going to let that dry just a little bit, and then I'm going to put the blue on top, and I'll be right back. Okay, so it's dry, but as you can see, it's got this dull look. So I'm going to put more of this on there. I put 2 coats on either side just to give it some gloss so that it could be glossy looking. To me, this one gives it more of a glossy shine than just the spray. To me, that is more of a like sealer. Okay, so I will be right back. While the butterfly is drying, I'm going to move on, and I have this white tool here that I am going to cut and wrap around this metal form. Now this metal form I got from Hobby Lobby. It is a steel ring that I got for $149, and it is 4 millimeters thick, and it is an 8-inch ring. For those of you who may be interested in the size. And like I said, this is just some 5 yards of tool wrap. So we're going to take that tool, and I am going to, first I'm going to cut off this little piece only because it's jagged. So I'm going to take that off. Now we can go around this whole thing and do double ties like this, or you could just simply wrap it. It's up to you. Okay. This is how it will look if you do double ties and you go all the way around, okay? Now, I will tell you that it would be kind of time consuming, but if you're watching a show on television or whatever, it'll go by rather quickly. So I'm just going to cut it there. And I think I'm going to make my cuts just a little bit smaller. I don't want it too long. So let's see. That's too long. And I'm just eyeballing it, you guys. I'm not really doing any measurements. Matter of fact, I don't even know where my measuring tape is. Both of them are gone. I don't know where they're at the moment. But this is probably about 6 inches. Let me see. 5 inches. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. It's about 4.5 inches or something like that of tulle. So let's cut a second piece, because if it is how the length that I want, then I am going to just cut a few of them off at one time. So I'm just putting them on here, and I'm giving them a double tie. That's what I'm doing. So I want it about that length all the way around, okay? So we're going to, or I'm going to cut a few of these out. Now you could use your cardboard and wrap it and do it, but what I'm going to do is just hold it in my hand and cut like this. 1, 2, that's okay. And I flip it around. Cut it again. And flip it around. Cut it again. Around. Cut it again. And I also have this silver here that I'm also going to use along up here. So I'm going to mix it in, blend it in. I did get this much of it, and you can see the little glistening of the glitter on there. So I did get that much done, and I only wanted like a half moon look. So I wasn't originally going to do it all the way around, but I thought that might just be a little bit too much. But I got quite a little bit things that I want to do to this dream catcher. Okay, so this is my butterfly. It is dry. It has a little sheen to it now due to the Mod Podge on it, and it's pretty sturdy. Okay, I'm going to take and tie it down. First of all, you guys, I didn't tell you that I had two of these metal rings. I have this one, which is 8-inch, and then I have this one, which is 6 inches, and it's 3 millimeters thick. Okay. So, also from Hanna. And you could use all kind of different things for your rings. You could use those wooden round pieces, different things. There's a lot of different things you can do to create a dream catcher. So first off, what I need to do is I'm going to take my fishing wire, or fishing thread. I don't know what it's called. What is it called actually? It doesn't say. But we're going to take our fishing wire and we're going to tie it down. So here I've taken and just took the fishing line and I inserted them through the little holes that I put in there when I cut out the butterfly. And I gave them a few knots and then I just cut them off. That's how I attach the butterfly to the metal ring form. Use the fishing wire to connect the two rings together, and I am simply just tying them together. Okay, so now we have our ring tied together, just like that. We are now, see, we want to make sure everything is secure before we begin to really start decorating. So I think now I'm going to take and secure this part of the butterfly down to the bottom ring so that it doesn't go anywhere. So I'm going to use my fishing wire to do that as well. Doing a lot of movement. Undo. Under. So go under about 2 or 3 times and then tie it off. Try to tie everything in the back. Okay, and so I'm going to do the same thing on that side. So I have these, and I have these pearls, and I have my fishing wire. So I string these onto here. And I'm going to take 2 pearls. actually think the center one, the central one, I would do 3 curls. So this is how it looks. And I'm going to tie it onto this ring here. Okay, so I'm just tying this gem here to the center top portion of this catcher. So that it dangles like that. Add our feathers. This is just a boa. See right here, of feathers. I'm going to tie it down, tie a few strings of these down, the long part of here. Then I'm going to take some more of this silver tool, and I'm also going to add it down to this portion here where it's kind of like just flowing down. And then I'm going to take some of these crystals here, and I'm going to dangle them down. And I'm going to take this one little piece, centerpiece, this right here is from the Christmas shop from Hobby Lobby, just some extra Christmas ornaments that I had. And I am going to add that on here, you guys. And when I come back, it's just going to be a complete look. So that's that side. And I'm going to put one on this side here so that it is like 3. So I got this middle one, and I got this one on the side, and I'm going to put another one on the side. Okay, so pretty much I'm done with everything except for adding my centerpiece gem and adding some colorful gems to the butterfly. So I'm going to do that using the gems I showed you earlier, if you remember. I'm going to use these multicolored gems, and I'm going to use this little brooch here from Soleil Dazzle that I've had for quite some time now. And I am going to, well, I'll glue the rest of these down right quick. I'm using some Gem Tac, excuse me, I'm using Gem Tac glue. You guys have to excuse me, it's almost 4 in the morning. This is a special gift for someone's birthday just today. I want to make sure. What I want to put on there. Start with those. these are kind of like sticking together. I don't know why. Okay, if you guys can see that or not. Okay, so I'm gonna finish these bedazzling these, and I'm gonna be back with my final look. And here is the final look of the dream catcher. I absolutely love the way that it turned out. The project itself was a little time consuming because I kind of was blindly creating it from a image that I just had in my head, and I had what I wanted it to look like, and I absolutely think I executed the look wonderfully. So this image here is how I created everything. I also added the brooch, you guys, in case you're wondering. I used the gem tack glue. I was originally going to use hot glue, but I did not. I just used the gem tack glue as well to adhere the brooch to the butterfly. And then I wanted to share with you guys that after I did this, the next day I decided to add fairy lights. So the next morning I went back and I added some fairy lights to this dream catcher, and I'm going to insert a small clip of what it looks like with the fairy lights on it. So you can also use that as an option if you decide to recreate this look. And if you enjoyed today's DIY, please leave me a comment in the comment section below and let me know what you love best about it. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe now. Until next time, bye.